Sveiki and welcome back to your irregular Latvian lesson. If you feel like the pause in festivities from Lieldienas to Jāņi is getting a bit too long, fear no more. It is simply time for you to learn about the Latvian celebration of Jurģi, also known as ūsiņa diena. Let's go! The first thing you should know is that in true Latvian spirit, nobody can agree on anything when it comes to Jurģi/ūsiņa diena. Starting from when is this day celebrated? It should be the midpoint between Lieldienas, Easter, and Jāņi, midsummer. Jurģi is the moment when summer starts, so according to the sun calendar, it should be sometime in May. But officially, it is celebrated on the 23rd of April. Why? The same reason why it has two names. Jurģis, or sometimes called Juris, is the Latvian version of George, as in Christian Saint George, who uzslāņoties, on-layers himself onto the Latvian traditional god Ūsiņš. According to scholars, echoes of Ūsiņš the god can be also found in Slavic, Indian, and Egyptian mythologies. But for Latvians, Ūsiņš, labais vīrs, the good man, is the light bringer, the god of dzīvība, life, auglība, fertility, protector of zirgi, horses, bites, bees, and it is pronounced bites, not bites, although bites do bite, but bites, and of all other living beings. Basically, Ūsiņš is the guy whom everybody loves and whom everybody just can't wait to arrive because he brings the best gifts. Spring, green leaves, and warm weather. Of course, the Latvian elders also had some meteorological future telling to do on this day. It is said that on Jurģi, all four winds battle, and whichever wins is going to be the dominant one for the whole year. If it rains, bad news. It's going to rain all summer. But if there's thunder before Jurģi, you might as well give up all hope now, because it means that you will go hungry this year. And as for any self-respecting Latvian festivity, of course there is a tight schedule of things to do. First things first, rise before the sun, go murder a rooster and let out its blood all over the oats that you feed to your horses. Sacrificing a melns gailis, a black rooster, is common with many Latvian gods. Ladies, no reason to feel left out, saimniece, the woman of the house, is required to murder a melna vista, a black chicken, for Ūsiņš. What's good here is that killing is considered enough of a sacrifice. A Latvian is not gonna go leave a perfectly fine gailis out under some bush for the god to find. No, it will be eaten in the evening's feast. But before, you should go to your garden and pārdzīt vagas. Pārdzīt vagas. Make your furrows go perpendicularly to how you had made them before in order to make sure no usnes, weeds, will grow in the summer. During your time out, you might hear some burvji, wizards, running around the fields or sitting in the trees, howling their curses at their neighbors and their gardens. If that is the case, neutralize them with this incantation. Lai ko tu pa muti izlaid, pa nāsīm atpakaļ sarauj. Whatever it is you let out of your mouth, suck it back up your nostrils. Effective not only against warlocks on Jurģi, but also against stupid people every day. Now it's time to run home and light the uguns, fire, and you better hope nobody had a chance to light it before you, because then you can say bye-bye to your luck for the whole year. Also, just throwing a match or a lighter in the fireplace is not gonna work this time. You need to make sure that dūmi, smoke, dūmi, run up through the skurstenis, chimney, thus sucking all the nelaimes, misfortunes, out of your house. Oh, and all of this needs to be done before sunrise, obviously. Jurģi was traditionally the day when people working for landowners and helping them tend to their fields, animals, etc. would terminate their work contracts and start new ones. So it was the day of moving, also symbolic of life restarting. The family should be prepared to accept new people under their roof, but curiously, strangers coming by, and especially before breakfast, was considered a very, very bad sign. On this day, whoever comes to your house, you should give them no food, no water, no bread, no fire. Basically, pretend they don't exist and hope they go away. In any case, you have no time for visitors because, let us not forget, the beauty rituals. If you thought that 4 a.m. cold shower on Lieldienas was hardcore, get ready for this. You should not wash your face at all if you don't want to burn in the summer, unless you are planning on drinking some birch juice. In that case, before you drink it out of your tree, you should wash your face with it. But if you want to ensure good and clear skin, find a skudrupūznis, an ant's nest, and spit in it so that the ants can spit back their acid in your face. Once the day has started, it is time to do nothing, because on Jurģi it is forbidden to work, except if you are a shepherd, if you are a gans. ūsiņa diena is the time when we let cows out to eat some grass for the first time. Even if it's still snow outside, just pour some ūdens, some water on the cows to make them less afraid, and out they go. Saimniece, the woman of the house, should give as many eggs as there are cows in the herd to the shepherd. And given that a tradition on Jurģi is to then throw these eggs over the backs of the cows, I assume that there were always more cows than eggs that a shepherd could eat. Once the govis have returned home, into the water again. Take the gans, the shepherd, and dunk him in some river or a pond to make sure he doesn't sleep all year. This is called rumulēšanās, the practice of throwing water on everything and everyone on ūsiņa diena. And additional benefit, odi vasarā nekodīs. The mosquitoes will not bite you in the summer. So remember, apart from shepherds, it is forbidden to work on Jurģi, especially if you are a horse. Ūsiņš is the patron of horses after all, and another unofficial name for this day is take your horse to spa day. Zirgi horses are to be mazgāti, washed, sukāti, brushed, and otherwise apčubināti, pampered. But when the night falls, we eat, of course. The rooster of the morning, cabbage, potato, not peas, because then people will talk a lot, and not fish, because then they will leave. Eat a big, big meal so that you can eat again soon when you laist zirgus pieguļā. You let horses out for night grazing. It is believed that letting horses run wild at night is giving them over to Ūsiņš care. Basically, it is a big bonfire party with lots of singing, eating, drinking, and making lots of noise to frighten the evil spirits away. If you see your crush blowing a big taure, horn, uh-oh, he's announcing that he's getting married this summer. You better hope that it is to you. And if not, you have all night to change his mind, because pieguļa is to last all night, and pieguļnieki, if they get tired, are to sleep right there by the bonfire. If you like to read, in the book Baltā grāmata, the White Book, Jānis Jaunsudrabiņš has described in great detail his memories and his experiences of going pieguļā. And that, my friends, is Jurģi / ūsiņa diena. If you're interested in knowing more about who is this god Ūsiņš, make sure to check out the special etymology lesson I've prepared for you on Patreon. If you're interested in the Ūsiņš sign, what it means and how to use it, write me a comment and I will make a video on that. And let me know if you have ever celebrated this festival or if there are any other traditions that your family has. Looking forward to all of your answers, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon, maybe. Bye!